Using a 3D printer to produce a copper-based metamaterial, I've discovered a way to reduce the size of oil molecules by a factor of 10 million. What this does is completely eliminates friction in internal combustion engines to zero. With the elimination of friction in my engine, I'm getting about 1,000 miles per gallon of gasoline. So let's go into my secret laboratory and I'll show you how it's done. So here's how it's done. The product is called Nanotime Lube, and to make it, start off with just regular 10 weight 40 motor oil, and I like to use the Warp Drive brand. It's sort of hard to find, but really works well. Then the next thing you need is some vacuum energy liquid. It's a little hard to find, but if you have the right metamaterials, you can make it. Then the last thing that you need is just some regular old standard neutrino residue. You can get that at most hardware stores. And then you just mix those three together in equal amounts. Okay, so the first ingredient is just the Warp Drive brand 10 weight 40. Put in a little squirt of that. The next thing is the neutrino residue. And then the last thing is the vacuum energy liquid. And I like to stir this up just by using a laser beam. Okay, so the activation energy of this stuff is really low, so the laser really does a good job of stirring, and also activates the nanomolecules. This stuff could burst into flames any second, so you have to be careful with it. I don't know what the heck that was. Might have been some stray gamma rays or something. Okay, so we're going to put some of this Nanotime Lube into the engine. It only takes a little bit, but it'll completely eliminate the friction in this engine. Nanotime. That's all it takes. Okay, let's take this sweet ride for a drive. So if this engine is hot after all that driving, then steam will come off these headers when I pour water on there. So you can see they're completely cool, not a bit of heat at all. Totally cool to the touch. So that means there's no friction going on when this engine's running. How cool is that? Well, here's some of the finished Nanotime Lube, and if you're really good at quantum mechanics, and have a 3D printer so you can make the metamaterial converter, you can easily make this at home. But I would highly advise against it. So until next time, have a good time every time.